If it's something strange in your neighborhood, who you gonna call?
It's so great.
Ghostbusters!
There you go.
Oh my gosh. Hey guys, so finishing up my work here at the firehouse and waiting for my ride to go to the Ghostbusters premiere. Oh, there it is. All right, I'll see you at the premiere. It's me, Chase. I'm sitting here in New York City for the world premiere of Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. In Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, the Spengler family returns to where it all started, the iconic New York City firehouse, to team up with the original Ghostbusters, who developed the top secret research lab to take busting ghosts to the next level. But when the discovery of an ancient artifact that unleashes an army of ghosts puts a death chill upon the city, Ghostbusters, new and old, must join forces to protect their home and save the world from a second ice age. We've been invited out by Sony Studios and Ghost Corps to be here tonight as the cast and crew from the movie come out to celebrate the latest film in the Ghostbusters franchise. And don't let the movie name fool you, because the Frozen Empire red carpet is gonna be hot. Apparently, real hot. Sorry, little guy. Well, it looks like the guests of honor and the ghosts of honor are heading down the carpet, so come on, let's go.
Have you seen the movie yet?
Yeah, I actually have.
Oh, you have. Good, great. Well, I'm glad you're here and, taking all this in. Here's Phoebe right here. Excuse us, please. Excuse us, thank you very much. Say hello to Phoebe.
Hi.
Are you Chase?
I'm Chase.
Well, it is a it is a pleasure to meet you.
Do you guys know the proper way to actually hold the
Sure, the thrower? The new Corona thrower? Yeah, well, he would know. Originated in his brain.
Nice, PKE mine? What?
I always hold it like this. Of course, I'm left. I think Ray was right-handed, but I'm left-handed. Like that, or like this. There's two grips here. Okay.
Oh.
Right.
I love it. You're so cool.
Thanks.
Of course, that should be clicked in when you start, right?
Yeah,
okay.
So,
and then there's a trigger to pop that open.
Am I a ghost? No, it's not me, I swear.
This, you activate this side first, and then your extreme intensification is going to be over here.
You played Phoebe, right?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I look a little different.
I know. You do.
Yeah, a little different. Maybe it's the blonde, maybe it's the dress, but...
I think it's the blonde.
Okay, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
What you want to do is you want to pop that out so that you've got, so that your barrel is ready to throw the stream.
Yes, I'm a mom, I know. I look very frazzled in the movie, and now I look very glamorous, and it's weird.
And then you hit that, and then you intensify with that as needed.
Yeah.
Okay?
How is it like being the mom? What were the struggles?
Well, I have 2 kids at home, so I can relate to that. I think I'm a better mom at home than Callie is to her children. Because of course we know about Callie, she doesn't really like science very much. She's not a very good Spengler. And so for her, she's this world is a little bit uncomfortable for her. Also, she's just trying to pay the bills. And ghost busting isn't really paying the bills right now.
Hey, how's it going?
There's one part where you're up in the attic and you sneak up on Slimer, but he catches you and he goes right through you.
Yes.
So what is that green stuff that gets on you and you spit out of your mouth?
It's I think it's like you know what Jello is made out of, like the liquid Jello.
Yeah.
It's that, I think, without any of the flavoring. So it's just the gelatin part of it. So you put that and you dye it green, and that's what that is.
Oh.
Yeah.
So is that what got your shirt green?
Exactly.
So I got a couple questions for you, okay?
Shoot, yeah.
You directed this movie, but what was the challenges of making this movie?
That's a really good question. Well, first of all, there's a lot of characters in this movie. Have you seen the trailer for this thing?
Yeah.
You know those shots when there's 20 Ghostbusters and they're all standing side by side and they're all aiming their wands at something big?
Yeah.
That was really hard to do.
Oh.
It's hard to get 20 of anything together, let alone 20 of the greatest comedians in the world. So that was a big challenge, but it was fun.
Hi, Chase. I'm Celeste.
You play Lucky in the film, right?
Yeah, I do.
What keeps you warm when you are frozen?
Ooh, what keeps me warm when I'm frozen? Definitely a hot cup of tea. A hot cup of tea makes me feel really cozy, a little blanket, a little robe. Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Hi.
That is the best microphone of all time.
I you are the son of the creator of Ghostbusters.
I am.
And like, since it has kind of passed to you, what's the like challenges of what like you're doing right now for Ghostbusters?
Is this your dad?
Yeah, that's my dad.
It's pretty cool when your dad's right behind you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, just like your dad is here behind you supporting you, I've always felt my dad supporting me. And that's what makes it easy.
Yeah. I bet he was like right by your side.
He was.
He is.
And he is now too. You're absolutely right. And that's the only way I was able to make this movie.
Yeah. So I'm here with Eric from Ghost Corps.
Yeah.
What is Ghost Corps mostly about, and like what was your role in the movie?
Ghost Corps is a company that was set up on the Sony lot by Ivan Reitman and Dan Aykroyd to do all things Ghostbusters. So basically, I work on everything that's Ghostbusters, anything that has the Ghostbusters logo on it, your uniform, this PKE meter, the movies, the TV, everything that I do, make sure that all this stuff that you see in the world is on brand for Ghostbusters and represents us well.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's going on, dude?
What's up? Yeah, you're a podcast,
Yeah,
right?
I am podcast.
Oh, okay. So if they make like any other movies, do you think you'd want to be a part of it?
Yeah, for sure. Whatever Ghostbusters has in the future, I'm totally down, dude.
Yeah, I think you'd be really good because like your acting is really good. From like your point of view, like is this movie scary? Is this movie funny? Is this movie normal? Like what do you think?
I think that it is a nice tribute to the original movie, that it's still very funny. But I know that our director Gil, set out to make sure there were a few really good scares in it. And I think as a mom in the movies, my kids are always in danger. So as the mom, I'm always scared. It's not a safe world for them, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's it like kind of like being a Ghostbuster in the movie? Is it stressful?
Well, it's a little bit of both. It's cool being a Ghostbuster, but once you realize Ghostbusting is real, it becomes a little bit scary. There's a lot of responsibility. And Winston now, he doesn't have to do Ghostbusting anymore, but he knows that someone has to do it. And so he has to step up and run the team. So it's fun.
How will this movie like expand the Ghostbusters universe to like inspire new movies, kind of?
Great question. So first of all, it's a big deal that Ghostbusters is back in New York City, right? The home of Ghostbusting, where it belongs. It's also a big deal because this is the first time in a really long time that Ghostbusters has a new villain, a new threat. And a new threat means that there could be more threats, and more threats, and more threats. And that's cool because that means we don't stop with Gozer or Vigo, or in this movie Garaka. Are you going to come in and see the movie?
I already did.
You did? Oh, what do you think?
I thought it was really amazing.
Oh, that's cool. Good. Well, I mean, I think that's one of the things that I'm really excited about, is that for audiences to meet our villain Baraka, and to just think that now that the Ghostbusters are back as a business in New York City, they're open for business and they're ready for the worst of the supernatural world.
What was it like kind of being in like the second version, because I know you were in Afterlife?
It was a lot of fun because we got to shoot in London, so I had never been to London before. So I know, right? It was so fun to travel and see all my friends from the first movie. So it was like sleepaway camp, you know, just like with a bunch of friends in a new place. It was a lot of fun.
There's this one part where like you're driving the drone to try and catch a sewer dragon, but like were you actually seeing the drone? If you weren't, what were you seeing, and like what all those details?
That's a good question. So we were shooting in a green screen. So the car was on a rig that was moving us around, but we were just surrounded by green walls, so I couldn't see anything. But Gil, the director, was yelling, "Now the sewer dragon's over here! Now he's way up high!" And so I was just pretending to see him. And I was calling on my old Nintendo skills and pretending to use a controller like for an old Nintendo game. And that's how I figured out how to use the drone trap. And then everything else is, you know, magic. It's just magic.
In the movie, you have a podcast of like ancient artifacts and like ghostly experiences. But have you ever had any like supernatural experience?
Oh, yes, of course. One time I was sleeping in my bed and my shower curtain just started rustling for like no reason. And I got up and I looked in there and nobody was in there and they were just rustling. It was so weird. And I went to my brother's room because I thought he was playing a trick on me or something, and he was still in bed. So I have no idea what that was, and I think it was like something spooky.
like you work down like in that little dungeon area with there like a bunch of cool like technology things. And did you want to keep anything from there?
Oh yeah, there's some cool stuff you're gonna get to see in the movie.
I already did actually see the
You already saw it? Oh my god.
What was your favorite piece of technology?
My favorite piece was the little one shooter, like the blaster that I had on my wrist. It's like a proton pack, but it shoots like one stream at a time. I really like that one.
What was harder to like film or like to like kind of work with? The ghosts, mini pups, or actors?
Always actors. The ghosts, absolute angels on a set. They'll keep to their corner. They don't eat much. In fact, they don't eat at all. The last time they ate was right before they died. They'll do anything you ask them to. Mini pups no one can control. You don't even try. You just open the box and they come out and they cause mischief, and you're lucky if you photograph any of it. Actors, they have agents, they have publicists, they have opinions, all of that stuff you got to deal with.
What should people like think of this new movie?
This new movie is huge. It's big. We're back in New York City, which is really fun. We've got all the generations represented, so the original Ghostbusters, we've got Paul Rudd and Carrie Coon, and the next generation with Finn and McKenna and Logan, Celeste, the whole team. It's great. So something for everyone, lots of scares, lots of laughs. It's going to be a lot of fun.
What do you think will be next for Ghostbusters?
It's a great question, and I don't know the answer to it. I wish I could tell you, but I actually don't know.
Oh, well, it's okay. We'll follow up in the next years. So.
Follow up with me, and then we'll do another interview. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right, buddy.
Well, bye.
See ya.
Give me a handshake. That was a really good interview. Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Nice to meet you, Chase.
You look very beautiful.
Thank you so much. You look fantastic.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you, Chase.
Bye.
Bye.
Awesome, nice to meet you.
Well, nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you. Fist bump?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Chase.
Bye. It was nice talking to you.
It was nice talking to you.
All right, man. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, dude.
Thank you.
Okay.
It was so nice meeting you, Chase.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for the interview. Keep an eye out for ghosts.
Okay.
Bye.
Well, guys, that's going to do it from the world premiere of Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Thanks so much for joining me on my very first red carpet. Hard to believe that after all these years, I finally earned my chance to be on one. I had a fun time interviewing the cast and crew of the film, and it was so amazing. Let me know how I did in the comments below. A very special thanks to the Sony Pictures and Ghost Corps team for inviting us out to this historic world premiere tonight. A huge shout out to our friends at GhostbusterNews.com, the Extraplasm Podcast, New York City Ghostbusters.com, Pinbackers.com, the Yes, Have Some Podcast, and GBFans.com. And special thanks to our friends at HalloweenCostumes.com and Fun.com for supplying me with my Ghostbusters costume and accessories for tonight's event. And thanks to my dad who made all of this possible. Don't forget, the Ghostbusters Frozen Empire busts its way into theaters on March 22nd nationwide. On the scene from AMC Lincoln Square, New York City, from the world premiere of Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, it's me, Chase. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!